Okay, so we have now officially collected all of the Hospitalia, Templar, and Teutonic flags here in Acre. All 100 flags have now been collected, and so let's now get some investigations under our belt, as of which the nearest one is a pickpocket investigation, so that is where I shall start. And hopefully whilst I am here there will not be any guard marches whilst I am here and trying to intervene on a conversation, which will hopefully not result in me being exposed. Okay, let's do this.
He's done. We moved the last of the food stores onto his ship this morning.
How much is there?
Enough for several weeks.
What's he planning, I wonder?
Perhaps he intends to flee. Something's got him very scared. Anyway, I must be off. He asked I deliver a letter to a courier at St. John's Gate. I best not keep him waiting.
Please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please. A few coins, all I ask for.
Quiet letter which states Sibrand will soon retreat to his private ship. And there are guards right over there, but I really do not want to cause anything with them, so what I'm going to do first is head over here so I do not trespass the guard post and expose myself unwillingly. I am officially going to get over to my next pickpocket mission, which is somewhere over here. I did struggle to find out which Teutonic flag I missed, first of all, but then once I found it I was able to get on with the rest of the flags, and now I shall officially get on with my next pickpocket investigation.
You want it? I have it. Let me show you everything I have. You'll find everything here, my friend. There's
You
nothing
tell
I
him I
don't
said
have.
no. I won't have you damn soldiers poking about in my business.
Listen here, old man.
No, you listen to me. This is my property, not his. I don't care if Christ himself put the man in charge.
He isn't asking. It's in order.
That's rich. The man couldn't order his way out of a burlap sack. I've seen the mess he's made of the docks. I won't let him ruin mine.
Just read the letter. You'll see his terms are quite generous.
I grow tired of this. Look, I'll consider what he has to offer, but I doubt it'll change my mind. Now go on, get out of here.
Find everything here, my friend. There's nothing
Okay,
I don't have.
trying this again, because apparently there might be
Other merchant stores? These won't happen here.
one of those fucking beggars had to expose me.
Something caught your eye. You'll find everything here, my friend. There's nothing I don't have.
Quiet letter stating Sibrand has no guards on the northern docks. Oh, that's interesting. Anyways, let's now move on to our next investigation. After having to go through all of that bloodshed on the first attempt, where I failed in very chaotic fashion, mainly because I had to walk in the middle of a guard march, and those do tend to happen very regularly. Okay, at least I did not end up standing in front of one of the guards. And yep, one of them just had to spot me. Ha! You missed. Can I escape though? Yes, I can. I have escaped. Mercifully. Mercifully, I have escaped. I'm gonna wait for them to get off first before I make any sudden maneuvers. Okay. I think I should be okay. But let's wait and see what happens. Okay. Now I shall get on with my interrogation. Okay, let's try this again, except for saying we do not put ourselves in front of a bunch of motherfucking thugs. Because that's precisely what failed me last time. And it's not gonna happen this time, I don't think. But if it does, then the internet will have to help me get through this. Because certain parts of this game can be a real bitch.
As decreed, all ships must now be turned over to the Teutonic Order. Complaints and concerns
Okay, let's try this again.
to the guild representative at the court of the chain. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment. All dock vessels must be cleared of crew and cargo. Captains are to present themselves to a representative from the Teutonic Order for reassignment. Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely.
Hey. What are you doing? Fish le camp. Christ, has he gone mad? Go away! Be gone, pest. Are you having trouble understanding?
How about you turn around and go away? Do I look like a merchant?
No. Go away. Come. Let me show you everything I have.
Come, people! Come see what I have to offer! Hear ye! For today only, I've decided to reduce prices on everything! A pound! My good people, your search has come to an end!
Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal entfliehen. Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren.
Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal entfliehen! Haltet eure Augen offen! Er wird bestimmt wiederkommen! So ich dich wiedersehe, bist du ein toter Mann!
Tu es malin, mais ça ne te sauvera pas. Je t'attendrai.
Ah, you've come to the right place.
Er ist ein toter Mann, wenn er sich erneut hier zeigt. Get up, fight you one! Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren. Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal fliehen. It's not my fault. I'm only following orders. If you want your ship back, speak with the court.
That's not what I'm after.
Then what?
Sibrand's claimed near 100 ships. For what purpose?
A blockade. They're to sail for open water and establish a perimeter.
For what? Does Salah ad-Din intend to strike from sea?
No, it's not he we defend against, but ships from home, to deny Richard more troops.
Why would one of Richard's own want to see him weakened in this way?
I don't know. Ask Sibrand. They're his orders. I'm just meant to carry them out. Now, please, let me go. I've told you all I know.
I'm sorry. I cannot risk you telling him I'm here.
You'll enjoy. Welcome. I have everything you'll ever need.
Okay, so we have now managed to get all of the investigations I need. So all I have to do now is head over to the other 3 missions. So we have enough to now conduct the assassination, but I am not going to do that yet because there is something else I must do first. And what those 2 things are Informal Missions along with an eavesdropping mission. So this is what I shall do. I shall do the Informal mission first. There's a guard somewhere near here. And leaving right before he decides to shoot me. Pretty sure that will only be in a matter of seconds unless I walk out. Okay, let's do it. Let's do our Informer mission.
Did they let you into the city, or did you fight your way in? Oh, perhaps I should be more respectful, as I myself now require your help. I spent too much time in the harbor brothel last night, and insulted a Teutonic knight's wife, or so I am told. Now there is a group of them after me. Could you give me a hand or a blade? If you return before I leave the city, I will give you the benefit of my wisdom.
No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need the money. Please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please.
You are a lucky man. You are alive, and I am still in Acre. Here is what I have to tell you. The only thing more dangerous than a drunken sailor is one who is also angry. I know it does not seem like much, but with your wisdom, I am sure it will help.
Many drunk sailors populate the docks. Thank you, that is very useful information, whoever you are, Mr. Informer. You have given me something that will probably help me. Although the only thing I really need to do now is find out where my other Informer mission is. So, it took me a couple of attempts to get something that would work, but again, all I can really say is whenever there's adversity, there's always perseverance. And oddly enough, that's the way I discovered it.
Stop! You must not trespass here.
I can also see a guard right there, but gonna take care of him right before he alerts the other guards. Of course, no doubt in saying there is another rooftop guard somewhere, but anyways, let's get on with our other Informer mission and see whatever he has to say.
Ah, Altair! Demons are after me. Demons with a black cross. They want me dead. Me. Can you imagine? If you see them, tell them to go away. But use your blade. It's the only language demons understand. Please, come back as fast as you can. I will have something for you.
So it's basically the same sort of mission we had in Damascus. This time we have multiple targets we need to kill. And of course, I'm going to go for the one that's closest to me. But of course, whilst I am killing these targets, I also need to keep my eyes open for guards, because I'm pretty sure there are going to be some areas that are more heavily guarded than others. So this is not going to be easy, especially when there are a lot of fucking beggars here, because this is not going to be a peaceful one. Please. Please. Okay. She's out. Which means I can now take care of this. Once I know this guard is clear. Okay. There's my first one done. And I shall now head over here, where the guards cannot come chasing after me and technically failing my mission. Even though it did take me over a minute to get that done properly, and now I just need to head over here. That's now my second target down of 5, and as of which we still have over... We still have 3 targets left to kill, and now I just need to find out where my next target is, who oddly enough is over here, and so I'm just going to make it quick, make it so he does not see me, and so just heading over here. We still have less than 2 minutes to go. Might as well go for this one first, because, well, this one is closer. Hopefully there aren't any guards around here. We have 2 targets left, and we still have over 1.5 minutes to do it. And this is not going to be easy, but just going to take care of him anyway, because I will do. And hopefully there aren't any guards up here. Even though I have no doubt in saying there probably will be one near here somewhere, as far as I'm concerned. And thankfully there were no guards there this time, so At least I can say that's one thing I don't have to concern myself with. And I still have over a minute left now to kill this final target, and then once he is done, I can return to the other informer. And hopefully he will not expose me in public. Even though that is something that probably will happen.
Leave me alone, for Christ's sake.
Unless it's in the middle of a crowd somewhere, then maybe I won't be quite as exposed. Anyways, let's see what happens. That's all of them. Now I shall head over here. Hopefully no one will notice what figure has done those killings. And I have not got much time left, so I really do need to make this quick. And yeah, I made it by the skin of my teeth.
The demons are back in hell. I am a saved man. Here is something for you. I am sure it will help you find other demons that populate Acre. Now, I must go back to Masyaf to cleanse my soul.
Acquired map detailing the position of Sibrand's guards. And now we have just one more investigation to go. That is an eavesdropping investigation. And as far as I know, this one should probably be the easiest, as far as I'm concerned. And just rushing across the rooftops, and now I just need to keep my eyes open for where those guards are positioned. I do not want them to notice me doing this, so I need to try and blend in. Hopefully these beggars will not cause too much of an interference, and I'm gonna sit on the bench now. Okay, good. I made it to the bench. Let's now eavesdrop on their mission.
It's getting worse. His paranoia knows no bounds.
He's doubled our shifts. No one sleeps.
Wasn't so bad till he decided to make the port his home.
He's planning something at sea. That's why he came here.
Planning what? What's the meaning of this? The two of you off in a corner, whispering, plotting?
Nothing of the sort.
We were only what? What secrets are you keeping?
You misunderstand.
Damned assassins, they're probably here right now, watching us. Do you find this amusing? Do you? Well, laugh while you can. Double the patrols.
Which ones?
All of them!
But we don't have the men.
Find them! Recall our knights from the field if you must.
I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need the money. No, please, don't
Einmal
be
schon
like
habt
this.
ihr
Just a
ihn
few
verloren.
coins, please.
Lasst ihn nicht noch einmal entfliehen.
Please, sir, have any money? I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please. My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Einmal schon habt ihr...
Alright, so we are now back in the Bureau, and well, I decided because I was getting so many interruptions before officially getting back to the Bureau, I simply decided I was going to stop the film, basically head all the way back to the Bureau so the interruptions would not have any further interludes. And we do officially have all of our investigations, and this is basically what we need to do. So this is pretty much the map we need to take so we can avoid the guards. At least we know where Sibrand will be. Anyways, let's now speak with Rafiq and see what he has to say.
Greetings, brother. How fares your search?
I've learned all there is to know about my target.
Share your knowledge with me, then.
Sibrand is said to be consumed by fear. driven mad by the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Al-Muallim warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
Be on your guard, Altair.
Of course, Rafiq. But I think it will be to my advantage. Fear will weaken him.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Sibrand will soon retreat to his private vessel. That will be the moment to strike. And hopefully this time I will hopefully be making sure that I do everything righteously, and since I have collected all the flags already, since all the flags up to this point have now been collected as far as I know, there should not be any problems regarding the bonus items I will need to collect, because, well, apparent as it might be, I've already collected all of them. And there's a guard up here. Just had to kill him. I basically had to kill him, and there's a pile of hay. Plotting my immediate escape, one could say. And so, now I must get off the roof. Although I'm pretty sure this is already going to arouse suspicion, because I know very well there will be some guards on the lookout. But at least I know where it is I need to be. And I have managed to make at least one escape whilst I am here. And this is not where I need to be. I need to be over here. And so, let's now officially go and see what Sibrand will do this time. Alright, time to reminisce the memory of Altair.
You are mistaken, Master Sibrand. I would never propose violence against any man, and most certainly not against you.
So you say, and yet no one here will vouch for you. What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord, as do all men of the cloth. It is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they do not know you because you are not a man of God, but an assassin!
Never.
You wear the same robes.
If they cover themselves as we do, it is only to instill uncertainty and fear. You must not give in.
Are you calling me a coward? Challenging my authority? Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
But I confess nothing.
Ah, defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident, and they paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake. If you truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator will provide for you. Let him stay my hand.
You've gone mad. Will none of you come forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
Seems the people share my concern. What I do for Acre! No! Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to the guard. I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins. Persistent bastards! Now get back to work!
Okay, let's now get to work. And I have managed to plot a course of knowing where precisely I need to be. So, I need to go around the outside if I'm going to successfully pull this off. I'm also going to need to make sure I am not closely followed by the guards, because if I am, then basically my status of assassinating Sibrand is virtually compromised. But at least I know where I must go. It just depends on knowing if I can be successful in pulling this off. I'm also gonna need to be careful here, because if I make one wrong move on these stumps, then well, I'm basically dead. Although, come to think of it, there is a boat I can use right there. And there's also a couple of box carriers right there, so I'm really gonna have to take my time and be careful with this. Just really gonna have to make sure I'm not being pursued by any guards. But hopefully I am going in the right direction whilst I'm here. And let's see. I do have throwing knives. Okay. I have the 10 throwing knives I need. And the poisoned subject is walking over there, so that will officially be no problem. All I have to do now is just hope I can reach this ledge. Hopefully I can. And I've done it once. There's no reason that says why I cannot do it again. Although first of all, I have some guards that must be killed. So I'm just going to take care of them my way. Take care of them quickly. That's officially 2 guards down. And gonna have to take care of this one as well. And now I at least know where it is I must be. So I need this to be a stealth assassination if I'm going to succeed. I really do not want to fail at doing this, and Sibrand is yelling for some reason. He is probably yelling in fear, because, well, I'd say he's a poor bastard. But at least I can say I have managed to plot a course of knowing where it is I must be. And this is not going to be easy, especially if you were to consider what that guard is doing up there, so I'm really going to have to be careful here. I really cannot afford to bottle this. Okay, this is not going to be easy. Okay. Okay, I am aboard the vessel now.
Fine!
All I have to do now is take care of him.
Of your master, I'll take care of this heathen myself!
condamne. Suivez-le. En enfer. Plus vite. Je l'ai fait. Rends-toi. Assassin! Tu ne peux pas m'échapper. C'est un assassin. Je t'aurai. Je suis traqué comme un animal. Ils vont avec nous. Amenez-le-moi. Il ne doit pas s'échapper. Regardez. This is blood. They're all in. Lost in their Ne restez pas sur vos pattes. Tu es un assassin. Tenez la porte. Tournez comme ça. Écartez-vous. Damn you, assassin. You'll never. Marche est non sneak peek, mais en bas de... Tu me fais perdre mon temps. Tu me fais perdre mon temps. Tu veux mourir? Marche est non sneak peek, mais en bas de... C'est trop facile. Don't do this.
You are afraid.
Of course I am afraid.
But you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
Have my brothers taught you nothing? I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe.
How could I, given what I know? What I've seen? Our treasure was the proof.
Proof of what?
That this life is all we have.
Linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea. To keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we...
Conquered the Holy Land?
Freed it, you fool. From the tyranny of faith.
Freedom? You worked to overthrow cities, control men's minds, murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause. Same as you.
Okay, let's now get the hell out of here. If that is at all possible. So, I have managed to at least kill Sibrand, in spite of me not being able to assassinate him whilst he was on the vessel, so... That's one thing I wasn't able to do, but at least I can say I killed him. Which, oddly enough, is the one thing that matters above all else. And I need to get in this roof garden. And yep, okay, that just had to happen. I need to find somewhere else to head to try and lose him. I really need to try and lose him whilst I'm here. And onto the rooftops I go. I really need to try and hide myself. Ah, god damn it. I almost had it. I came tantalizingly close to escaping. Oh well, just gonna have to kill this one, I guess. That's literally all it takes. Gonna have to be a couple of others I'll need to kill as well, which doesn't surprise me. Well, at least I can say that's one of them falling to his death. You really want to bet on that? You really want to bet on that? And yep, okay, there are more guards coming up this way. Well, I can take care of a couple of them at least. Just depends on knowing if I can take care of this one or not. Yeah, there was no way I was going to escape that. Come on, get off. Okay, that's all of them. All I need to do now is try and get the hell away from these rooftops. At least I can say all the flags have been collected, so that's no problem as far as I'm concerned. And just gonna hide in here for a second. Okay. The bureau is right over there. I must not lose my target. I must try and see if I can make it. Okay, I have made it. Had to kill a few guards to get the job done, but I was able to do it eventually, regardless of how flawed that run was. Anyways, let's now speak to the other Rafiq.
Altair, you've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sibrand's life is ended.
So it is. So it is. You should ride for Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim of your success.
Yes. I should return and speak to him. Of this and other things.
Is everything alright, my friend? You seem distant.
It's nothing, Rafiq. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend. You are not meant to enjoy these grim tasks. Regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not fear these feelings.
You should embrace them. They are what keep you human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafiq, Altair, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafiq.
It is my pleasure to have served with one as skilled as you.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alrighty then. So that's now the whole of Memory Block 5 done and dusted. And before we head back to the lab, there is, or Abstergo, which is the name of the company, I'm going to get a screenshot of this. Okay. So let's now head back to the lab. Sibrand is now dead. Sibrand, like others I've slain, was convinced his brothers would bring peace to the land by freeing the people from the shackles of faith. This strange brotherhood seeks the same as the assassins, but their methods are too brutal and imprecise. I admit I am torn. While I can appreciate their goals, I view with disfavour the way in which they seek to realize them. Still, this situation raises questions. If we want the same thing, should we not be working together? Perhaps Al-Mualim can explain. Although that's not going to happen before we head back to the lab. Because that is what will be happening next. But yeah, anyways. Sibrand is now dead, and Memory Block 5 is complete. Now we must press on to Memory Block number 6. Also to prepare for another cutscene. Once the game loads.
Not a lot of time, Vic. Understand there's a narrow launch window. Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
How?
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure? What do they call it? The Piece of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Messiah, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple. The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping for me? You know, for my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
Is there a problem, Miss
No,
Stillman?
Warren. Everything's Denver on my end.
Then, where are the files?
I've got to move these files before he gets suspicious. We'll talk more later.
Wait, what's that mean, everything's Denver?
It means everything's fine.
Why Denver?
It's a reference to Denver International Airport. There's an underground facility there. It's where the accident happened. Aren't you tired?
Okay, I think that's about all the information we're really going to get from Lucy, unless the door is locked. However, I know this might be coming a couple of segments late, but there is something else we can do whilst we are here. So, you know how this door is locked? Well, if I head over here, so you know about that pen we nicked from Warren a couple of segments ago? Well, if I do this, I can decode the door and search for any further intel. So for example, if I go on the computer to the Animus here, you will probably know we have a bunch of emails. And of course there is also an email here that reveals what the pen technically is. The pen itself is technically a decoder, I guess you could say. So there is that. We also have a bunch of other emails in here as well. A plethora of emails, in fact, that we can basically check out, and I figured I would just spend the remaining parts of this segment just showcasing all of this. Of course, that's not all. We also have the outbox, and we also have the deleted items. And this one is probably the most recent as far as I'm concerned. but of course, it's also one of the longest. So anyways, there is that. Okay. Well, anyways. So that's basically all of the emails we can get from the Animus. However, we can also log into Warren's laptop if I just do this. And yes, I did mention before Warren's surname is Vidic. So, again, showing off all of these, and we also have a bunch of other emails here as well. And one that can also reveal about how the passwords change. Okay. And we can also get a bunch of other emails if you want. Not going to read through all of these, but again, you probably get the idea of where precisely all of this shit is going. But yeah, also have Outbox and also deleted items, which we can also view apparently, but don't really feel committed enough to showcasing all of those because, well, I just really want to get this game over and done with by the end of the month. So I'm just going to head back to my room and end off the segment there. But yes, that is how you manage to decode the door. Anyways, Memory Block 5 is complete, and next time we will be getting on with Memory Block 6.